Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Junaid Khan and I am from Arif Khan University from Department of Physics. The topic which I am going to present is Gauss's divergence theorem. This is very important theorem for the students. Mostly student faces this statement in the question paper. The statement is state and prove Gauss's divergence theorem. So now we have to discuss the definition or a statement of this theorem, which is Gauss's divergence theorem states that the surface integral of a normal component of a vector A taken over a closed surface is equal to the volume integral of a divergence of vector A taken over a volume enclosed by the surface. This is the basic statement of this theorem. So in an easy way we can say that the surface integral of a normal component of vector A is equal to the volume integral of divergence of A. Mathematically we can say that the surface integral is this and this is the vector A. So we can say this portion is called surface integral of vector A, which is equals to the volume integral. This is volume integral and this is del dot A. Del dot A means divergence of A. So this is the volume integral of divergence of A. So this is the mathematical form of this theorem. Now we have to prove this theorem. Consider a surface S having a volume V in vector field A as shown in the figure, and divide this volume into n small volume elements having volume V1, delta V1, delta V2, delta V3, delta V4 and dot dot delta Vn. This is the figure which is we divide into n number of volume like delta V1, delta V2 and so on till delta Vn. So remember, we have to start by mathematically this theorem. You should have to remember this equation. This is the basic equation to proving this theorem. In this equation this is the flux, total flux of called delta phi I, delta phi iota also called, and we can divide this flux into delta phi 1, delta phi 2 and so on, which is equals to the surface integral of vector A. And remember, this is the equation number 1. This equation we put in the second equation, so that you should have to remember this equation. So after that the net flux due to all surface element is delta phi 1 plus delta phi 2 plus delta phi 3 and so on till delta phi n, which is equal to the summation of I is equal to 1 to n, and this is the delta phi I. This delta phi I is equal to the previous equation like this delta phi I, which is equal to the surface integral of vector A. So we have to put the value of delta phi I, and now the equation, put equation 1 into equation 2, so the net flux is equal to the, this is summation and this is summation. So this is delta phi I and this is another form of delta phi I, surface integral of vector A. So now we divide the volume delta Vi and also multiply the volume delta Vi on this equation, so that multiply and divide the delta Vi, equation 3 will become which is summation I from 1 to n and surface integral of vector A, and this is delta Vi. Also we had multiplied the delta Vi. So now we apply the limit on this portion, on this portion we apply the limit which is in square bracket. So this portion, after applying the limit on this portion, this will become the del dot A, means divergence of A. So the limit is applied on the middle portion of the previous equation, which is I already say that this limit of this portion is equal to the del dot A, which is divergence of A. So put this under these condition, equation 3 will become, put this value into equation 3, and which is equal to the volume integral of the divergence of A. Actually this portion is called, this portion is the net flux. We already studied in second or third slide, this portion is the net flux. So that by equation 1, the net flux coming from the whole surface is equal to the surface integral of vector A. So we compare equation 4, the equation 4 is this volume integral, and equation 5 is this surface integral, and both are equal to the net flux. So compare equation 4 and 5, which is surface integral of vector A equals to the volume integral of the divergence of A. This is the mathematical form of Gauss's divergence theorem, and this is our final required answer.